This right here is why you don't let your fires burn. I noticed this smolder and we got here. Now the wind's kicked up and it's just flared up, blowing sparks all over the place. Welcome back, everybody. We are camping. We just got set up a few minutes ago. Sarah is cooking up some dinner. Of what flavor?
Sloppy Joe's baked beans.
She pre-made this earlier today, so all we had to do was reheat it here, so because we left so late. And she completely packed the camper and hooked it up and pulled it to the office to meet me as soon as I got off work. All on her own.
Amazingly.
Success. So, this episode is brought to you by Sarah.
No, it isn't.
Pretty much. We wouldn't be here. Anyway, we are out here at Spring Lake. This is in the Ozark National Forest, but it's a little different part of the Ozark than we're usually in. But here's the lake. A little bit of a sunset over there. But this is a pretty little lake, small kind of mountain lake. There's a nice swimming area. It's kind of gotten overlooked and forgotten a little bit in recent years, I think. There's not really anybody else camping here. There's some other people around. There's some people at the swimming area. What are you doing? He's a nut. Anyway, we're out here. We're set up. We're going to eat. There's some storms, some thunder rumbling off over towards our northwest a little bit. So we may get a storm tonight, maybe in the rain, but hopefully we can get dinner eaten before that happens. And then we'll probably go swimming in the morning, but there's chances of rain tomorrow. So we're going to play it by ear and see. We may be doing a lot of dirt road exploring while it's raining, or maybe the weather will clear up and we can swim and fish and chill around here a little bit more. But we'll see. It's going to be fun either way. And I think the food's about warm, so we need to eat.
Alright.
I have 2 cups though. No, there's 2 cups. Yeah, but you can't eat cups. There we go.
Do you wish me to make yours?
I hold it.
Dinner was delicious. It's now dark. We're getting all the kids in bed. The storm out here. The wind's starting to pick up, which is actually good because it's so humid and hot right now. But the storm's getting closer. Yep, storm is coming. Which the breeze feels great, but it is all of a sudden super windy. So, we got all the kids inside. We're about to all hop inside the camper and just go to bed and batten down the hatches and try to survive this little storm. It's been staying north of us for the most part, but it's moving pretty slow, so we'll see what it does. And hopefully, we'll see y'all in the morning. This right here is why you don't let your fires burn. I noticed this smolder and we got here. Now the wind's kicked up and it's just flared up, blowing sparks all over the place. So I'm I'm gonna get this tub, get some lake water, and get this fire put out that someone left burning. This is how forest fires start, and it's the middle of August. Everything's dry right now, so thank you whoever left this fire going. I got that fire put out. Like literally, we pulled in earlier and it was just sitting there smoking and smoldering. I was like, hey, someone left the fire going. There was still someone kind of in the general area. I don't think they were actually camped there. But then when this wind picked up, it just flared that thing right back up. Sparks blowing off into the woods and everything else. Fortunately, there wasn't anything real dry right around it. It was mostly dirt, but that's how forest fires get started. You leave, it's calm. The next thing you know, a wind comes up, in this case, right off the lake from a storm. Granted, the storm might have rained here in a little bit and put any fire out that started, but you never know. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So put out your fires so we don't burn the place down. Got it? And so somebody like me doesn't have to run out here while there's lightning everywhere, putting out a silly fire.
Why did they drip? Are you two making biscuits?
Am I what?
Making biscuits.
Yes, I'm making biscuits.
Yeah, that was her.
Well, good morning, everybody. Very calm and peaceful on the lake this morning. Storms are all gone for now. Still overcast and still chances of rain today, so we'll see what happens with the weather. Did storm pretty good and rained pretty hard for a while after we went to bed last night, but not bad. So looking like a nice morning. Sarah is starting to cook biscuits. Like we're gonna do biscuits and eggs. Hey kiddos.
Why don't we use the picnic table?
We broke camp and just went down here to, that's the dam right there. You used to be able to walk out on this, and it's a really cool old dam. I don't know all the history behind it, but you can go look up the history behind Spring Lake. It's a really neat old lake. But this is like a dam made out of rock and everything. But you can't walk out on it anymore. The walkway's been damaged or something, so they've got it closed. But supposedly they're gonna fix it, but I wouldn't count on it. It's a really neat spot though. So there's probably 12, 15 campsites here, $15 a night. They're tent-based campsites. They're not really great for campers. No electric, no water. There is vault bathrooms. There's trash. They got the fire pit, picnic table, the tent area. So it's geared towards tent camping, and there's nobody else here besides us camping. So doesn't get a whole lot of use, I don't think. And you can tell some things are a little run down or not maintained the best, but it's still a really nice spot. Like there's actually talk of shutting this place down in the last few years due to lack of use or funding, whatever it is. There's been some local efforts to try to revamp it and get more people to come out here because it really is a beautiful place. And any local around here will tell you about memories of coming out here to swim and everything. So it's a great place, really pretty. We're gonna go over to the swimming area, but you should come check it out. It's pretty cool. Maybe come camp out here. Maybe a little more day use would help get the funds up to fix some things like get the damn walkway fixed back. It's a really cool place, so you should come check it out. All right, we're out here at the swimming area. We're gonna go see how these piers are to jump off of. But they got a bathhouse here of some sort. Looks like it might have used to have a snack bar or something in it. It doesn't anymore, but parking's all the way up there. So you gotta come all the way down the steps. There's a little playground, some picnic tables down here. But we're gonna hang out, enjoy, do a little swimming, go jump off this thing, have some fun. Because you're not supposed to stay on it, you're supposed to fall off. You want to jump? You gonna jump?
No.
Okay. Well, I will. Yeah!
And
Get set. Go.
are you going to?
There's a dot on it.
Probably a fish.
A dot. Just
Did you have a good nap?
Wait, get off.
Well, we are leaving. As we are leaving, other people are arriving. Just how we like it. We are all by ourselves the entire time swimming. Call us antisocial, whatever you want. But we just like to have places all to ourselves. So we're going to eat snacks and cruise on down the road. We're going to drive around to the other side of the lake and look at the dam from that side. And then we're going to explore some roads in this area. A lot of this area I've never been through. So we're going to go check it out and see what we can find. Well, we didn't get very far. We decided to go ahead and stop here for lunch, even though we were just at the campground. There's picnic tables, but we wanted to explore. We ran around over here, and would you look at this? Awesome primitive camp spot right here on the lake. Don't tell anybody about this one. That's so beautiful. We got some more to explore, but we're gonna have some sandwiches because we're hungry, and I'm gonna get the pole and fish a little bit.
Daddy,
Yeah.
look. What's that over there? It's just...
Well, as pretty a spot this is, we gotta move on. We'll mark it and come camp here sometime. We're gonna go see what other great spots there might be around here. So we're on the far side of the lake from where we were at earlier. And this is the boat ramp here. So you can see the swim area is way over there. The dam's way over there. But this really is a pretty lake. It's like 80 something acres. It's small. It's fairly clean for swimming, but it's really quiet, really pretty. I'd recommend coming out here. It's really nice. We're over here on the other side of the dam now, which is pretty cool to look at, besides the trash people throwing down there. And someone's broken the gate down that they just put up over here. But we're still not walking out on it since we're not supposed to. Bunch of turtles down in there and fish. I see fish all down in that hole down there. Kind of tempting to go down there and fish a little bit. Down there in the water, see all the turtles in the water down there? There's a bunch of little fish too. Yeah, little specks and stuff. We might get a pole and go fish down there. Yeah, they look like rocks. But anyway, pretty cool looking. It's a really neat old structure type place. So we might go fish down here, or we might just roll down on the road. We got a lot of places we want to get to, and all the little boys are asleep, so we'll make up our mind.
Then why are we on it?
Just to look. But we're not going past where the gate would be at. We're down here basically at the bottom. The perspective down here is very different from at the top. It looks a lot taller from down here. But I got Karen's fisher pole. We're gonna cast down here in this pool a few times. See if we catch anything. Despite all the fish being stuck in this little pool here, can't catch any. So wrong time of day, wrong bait, or I'm just a bad fisherman. Oh, butterfly.
You're not a bad fisherman, Daddy.
That's pretty. All right, we're gonna head back up, head on down the road. But I mean, look at this. It's pretty cool. I like old structure and old lakes. Looking at the old dams that were built years ago, old CCC structures, those kind of things. I just enjoy it. It's local history that I find really cool. Go ahead and up. came to a little crossroads. I was checking out the road. I knew it was going to get steep. I think the road's good, but it's definitely steep, so we'll probably drop into 4 low so we can engine brake on the way down this hill and not get our brakes too hot. But yeah, we've spotted a bunch of muscadines, so I'm super excited. They're not ripe yet. They'll be ripe in another 2-3 weeks more than likely, but I'm super excited. We'll be back out here to get muscadines. Kind of interesting spot, shale. Looked like a road there, but it's not. But see if we can survive going down this hill. So we just spotted this and stopped off here. There's a cemetery right there. And then this, it looks like a church, but it says it's an old school over here. So unfortunately it's locked, so we can't go in it. But it does look, I'm sure it's interesting. I would like to see the inside, but it's kind of neat. But we're gonna look around at the cemetery. Cemeteries are kind of interesting to see the dates, and it's just fascinating stuff around here. So we're gonna look around a little bit. We walked around in the cemetery, and from what we could tell, there's a Civil War vet, World War I vet, multiple World War, there's like 3 or 4 World War II vets, Vietnam, a couple of Vietnam, and one that we think is a Spanish-American War. It's abbreviated SP period AM period war. I don't even know what, I don't know my history well enough to know when that war was. It seems like that would have been too long ago, but pretty cool. The different people here, and it tells the different branches they were in and everything. You got cavalry people, you got infantry. Really, really neat. A lot of history in this place. So we're gonna get loaded up and head on down the road. But this was neat to run across and cool to show the kids. And as they get older, we'll be able to give them more history stuff when they see this. It'll be cool stuff. So we're gonna move on down the road. But this was pretty cool. Is down in a big hollow, and just multiple mountains pour down this area. It's really a neat spot for there to be that lake. Just looking at the topography, it's pretty cool. Well, we've gone a long ways, sort of, not really that far. We stopped off here in Paris at the coal miners memorial thing here. Give the kids a break and look at this old steam engine. It's a mine shaft fan. So they use that to blow air into a mine shaft. No, this is a blacksmith shop. You got. No, this is all tools they would have used. No. Oh, look, see all these drill bits? That would have been, those are all drill bits that they'd use and drill into stuff by hand. And they probably had to have a blacksmith sharpen them in a blacksmith shop.
This is probably part of the floor. And this is what they will make shingles on.
That is where they would sharpen like axes and things. Don't touch anything.
Sharpen on this.
They probably use it to sharpen drill bits too.
Hey, what's this?
If you're ever in Paris, swing by and check out the coal miners memorial museum thing here. Really, really cool. A lot of old equipment, blacksmith equipment, train. I mean, just really neat history that you can bring your kids out and teach them a little bit. But I didn't even show you all the stuff here, but it's really, really cool. I love the local history, trying to learn a little bit of it and appreciate the things that have taken place before to get us where we are now. So pretty neat. So I think we're gonna head home now. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.